Published author Pam Cali Bankston came to the Hammond Library, part of the effort, actually the program celebrating the joy of literacy. And you're a children's author, which has fascinated many of the people here.
Hi, yes, Ken. Today is Celebration of the Written Word, which is hosted by the Hammond Regional Arts Center. And I was one of 18 authors asked to speak today. And I am here in the library, which is very appropriate with children's writing. And today, of all days, we've had bad weather this week with historic flooding. And bad weather for your hair. And so I was able to share with readers and writers today my book called Frizzy Frida's Gymtastrophe, which today's conditions were perfect for hair frizzing weather.
Because it's about a young girl between, I guess, the ages of 8 and 12, the target of your book, and she's obsessed with her hair, and it's never good enough.
Right. Frizzy Frida's Gymtastrophe is a middle grade fiction book, and middle grade is 8 to 12-ish reading level. Marceau is her name, and she's actually 11 years old, but her little brother DJ calls her Frizzy Frida. And she's trying out for cheerleading to try to fit in with her friends, not so much because she wants to be a cheerleader, but because she feels peer pressure to fit in. And what she really wants to do is she wants to write for the school newspaper, which is called the Bayou Net. But that's what all the nerds are doing. So she feels the pressure to try out, and she's uncoordinated. And they go to school in Manchac, Louisiana. She has a crush on the basketball player named Josh Hoops, and he plays for the South Claw Crabs.
So one thing you did in this book that is extremely difficult, you wrote in the first person, and as hard as that is, the first person of a very young girl.
First person, Claire's point of view, yes. And the reason I chose to do that was two things. One thing is the main struggle in the book is an emotional one. So for it being in first person, she's able to express that. And the other thing is, as I read, I like to read those types of points of view in first person. With identifying with the characters.
So everybody that's interested in the subject wants to know, how did you get to be a published author? Because many try and few are chosen.
Well, lots of prayers. One big thing that was helpful to me was I joined a writers group, Creative Mind Writers Group, which is actually here in Ponchatoula, and networking with people to help find where to send it, who to send it, when to send it. So Frida was picked up on the third submission.
So in this age of the new media, when everything's on an iPad or a phone or any number of devices, how is that changing what you think you'll do next?
Well, actually, the publisher that picked up Frizzy Frida is called Wheat Creek in Wyoming, and they did do ebook and print. So it is in both formats. I think for now, children's books do still sell well in print, but the ebook is almost a necessity these days to have it in that format, and it is available through Barnes & Noble with Nook and Amazon Kindle.
So where else can somebody get one of your books?
It is available at the library for no charge here to check out. It's also at the Hammond Regional Arts Center gift shop, Bayou Booksellers, the Children's Discovery Center gift shop, online, Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, ebook and print.